question, man and consciousness come into the matter, and with them the possibility of meaning. The chance-created picture may be beautiful or ugly, harmonious or discordant, rich or poor in content, well or ill painted. These factors determine its artistic value, but they cannot satisfy the psychologist, often to the distress of the artist or of anyone who finds supreme satisfaction in the contemplation of form. The psychologist seeks further and tries to understand the secret code of chance arrangement, insofar as man can decipher it at all. The number and form of the objects thrown together at random by Arp raise as many questions as any detail of Ernst's fantastic frottage. For the psychologist, they are symbols, and therefore they can not only be felt, but, up to a certain point, can also be interpreted. The apparent or actual retreat of man from many modern works of art, the lack of reflection, and the predominance of the unconscious over consciousness offers critics frequent points of attack. They speak of pathological art, or compare it with pictures by the insane, for it is characteristic of psychosis that consciousness and the ego personality are submerged and drowned by floods of contents from the unconscious regions of the psyche. It is true that the comparison is not so odious today as it was even a generation ago. When Dr. Jung first pointed out a connection of this kind in his essay on Picasso, 1932, it provoked a storm of indignation. Today, the catalogue of a well-known Zurich art gallery speaks of the almost schizophrenic obsession of a famous artist, and the German writer Rudolf Kastner described Georg Trakl as one of the greatest German poets, continuing, "There was something schizophrenic about him. It can be felt in his work. There is a touch of schizophrenia in it, too. Yes, Trakl is a great poet." It is now realized that a state of schizophrenia and the artistic vision are not mutually exclusive. To my mind, the famous experiments with mescaline and similar drugs have contributed to this change of attitude. These drugs create a condition accompanied by intense visions of colors and forms, not unlike schizophrenia. More than one artist of today has sought inspiration in such a drug.